tax deducted at source, and it is also called TDS. These all 5 heads are related to individual person. So if any individual person is earning the income, he is supposed to pay the tax to the government based on this 5 heads of income. After knowing all the aspects with respect to capital gain under this unit, we will be solving few problems with respect to capital gains. Hello everyone, I am Arun Kumar, lecturer in Department of Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. Dear students, welcome to this new session on topic income from capital gain, which is there for 4th semester BCom students who comes under University of Mysuru. So moving on, if you look into the syllabus, Unit 1, it deals with depreciation. Unit 2, it deals with computation of income from capital gains. Unit 3 deals with income from other sources. Unit 4 deals with assessment of companies. Unit 5 deals with tax deducted at source. Unit 6 deals with goods and service tax. So totally in this subject under tax management 2 subjects, we have 6 units. Okay, if we look into each unit, so unit 1, it is depreciation. So in this unit, we are going to learn the meaning of depreciation. What is the actual meaning of depreciation? What does it really mean? About that we are going to learn. And conditions. Yes, at the time of claiming the depreciation from the business entity, what and all the conditions they are supposed to fulfill, that we are going to learn. And block of assets is, what is the meaning of block of assets? For what we will call the block of assets, that and all will be knowing in this unit. And also about rates of depreciation. Yes, the depreciations will be given on assets. Depreciations will be given on assets. What and all the rates we have on different assets, like furniture, it's an asset, building is an asset, motor car is an asset, machinery is an asset. For each and every asset, we have the different rates, the depreciation rates, like 5%, 10%, 12%, 15%, 20%, 40%. We have different rates. So what rate of depreciation is applicable on what kind of asset, that we are going to learn. And also we are going to solve few problems on computation of depreciation under section 32. Yes, after learning all the theoretical aspects under this unit, that is meaning, condition, block of assets, and also about rates of depreciation, we will be solving few problems about how to compute the value of depreciation as per under section 32 of Income Tax Act 1961. So this is what we are going to learn under unit 1. So moving on, unit 2, computation of income from capital gains. Computation of income from capital gains. So here we are going to know the meaning of capital gains. Yes, we will be learning what is the meaning of capital gain and types of capital assets. Yes, we have different types of capital assets that we are going to learn under this unit. And transfer, yes, what is the meaning of transfer? And cost of acquisition, the cost of acquisition, what does it really mean? Cost of acquisition. And cost of improvement, what is the meaning of cost of improvement? For what we will call the cost of improvement, that will be learning. And types of capital gains, yes, we have mainly 2 types of capital gains. One is long-term capital gain, another one is short-term capital gain. So what does it really mean? What is the meaning of short-term capital gain? What is the meaning of long-term capital gain? That we are going to learn under this unit. And also we will be knowing about exemptions for individual assessee. Yes, we have few exemptions under income from capital gain. Under section 54, we have few exemptions. Like if you are going to earn any capital gain, by claiming some deductions, you can avoid paying tax on your capital gain. So what and all the exemptions we have under section 54 with respect to income from capital gain, that we are going to learn. And also computations. Yes, first we will be learning the meaning, types of capital assets, transfer and cost of acquisition, cost of improvements, and types of capital gains. And also we will be knowing about the exemptions which are available for individual assessee under section 54. So after knowing all the aspects with respect to capital gain, under this unit, we will be solving few problems with respect to capital gains. So this is what we are going to learn under unit 2. Next, moving on to unit 3. Unit 3 deals with income from other sources. Yes, it is also one of the head of income with respect to 5 heads which what we have under income tax. So under this unit, you will be learning about the items of income chargeable. So yes, what and all the items are chargeable. For example, interest on securities, interest on bonds, whether it is chargeable or not, winning from lottery, whether it is chargeable or not, that we are going to learn. That means what and all items comes under income from other sources, that we will be knowing under this unit. And kinds of securities. Yes, different types of securities we have. Equity shares we have. Securities is nothing but shares. So different types of shares what we have, that we are going to learn under this particular unit. And bond washing transaction. Yes, the meaning of bond washing transaction, and for what we are going to call bond washing transaction, and what is the effect to the assessee with respect to bond washing transaction, that we will be learning. And deductions. Yes, what and all the deductions we have under income from other sources, that we are going to learn under this unit. Computations we are going to learn. Yes, so computations is nothing but going to solve from a few problems. We will be solving few problems based on income from other sources. First, we will be knowing all the theoretical aspects. Okay, what is the meaning of income from other sources? What and all items comes under income from other sources? And how to compute the income from other sources. First, we will be learning about all these aspects. Then we will be solving few problems based on income from other sources. And next thing, set off losses and carry forward. Yes, if you are going to incur any loss in that particular financial year or in the previous year, how to set off that losses or how to carry forward the losses. About that we are going to learn. And also about individual assessment or assessment of individual. Yes. For individual person, we have 5 heads of income. That is income from salary, income from salary, and income from house property. Next, income from business and profession. Next, income from capital gain, and also income from other sources. Totally, we have 5 heads of income under income tax. So, these all 5 heads are related to individual person. So, if any individual person is earning the income, he is supposed to pay the tax to the government based on this 5 heads of income. If he is earning income from salary, if he is earning salary, then he is supposed to pay tax to the government under the head of income from salary. If he is going to earn any profit by letting out the property, then he is supposed to pay tax to the government under house property head. So, like this, he is supposed to pay the tax under this 5 heads of income. So, with respect to this all 5 heads are called total income. So, how to compute the total income, how to assess the individual total income, about that we are going to learn under unit number 3, that is assessment of individual. In this concept, we are going to learn about all these varieties of concepts, that is income from salary, house property, business and profession, capital gain, and other sources. So, unit 3 mainly deals with income from other sources, and it is also add on a few topics, that is set off losses and carry forward, and also assessment of individuals. So, moving on to the unit 4. Unit 4 deals with assessment of company. Yes, it deals with assessment of company. So, here we are going to learn the meaning of company. What is the meaning of assessment of company? About this, about that particular concept we are going to know. And types of companies. Yes, we have different types of companies. Closely held company, widely held company, joint stock company, Indian company, foreign company. We have different types of companies. About that we are going to learn. And computation of total income. Yes, the computation of total income with respect to company. And tax liability, that is normal computation only. Yes, in what way we are going to compute the tax liability of a particular company. And what is the rate of tax applicable on incomes with respect to company. About all these aspects we will be learning under unit number 4. In unit number 4 also we will be learning few theoretical aspects, as well as we will be solving few problems based on assessment of company. So moving on to the next unit, that is unit number 5, tax deducted at source, and it is also called TDS. Tax deducted at source is also called TDS. So here we will be learning about deduction at source, on what basis, on what circumstances we are going to deduct the tax, that we are going to learn, and advance payment of tax, on what scenario the business entities or the organizations or the employer is going to deduct the tax, that we will be learning under advance payment of tax, and interest under section 234C. Yes, what is the meaning of interest under section 234C, that we are going to learn, and assessment procedure. Yes, at the end of the year we will be doing some assessment with respect to our accounts. So what is the procedure, what procedure we are supposed to follow, that we will be learning under this unit. And kinds of assessment. Yes, we have different types of assessment, self-assessment, like that we have different kinds of assessment. So we are going to learn the different types of assessment under tax deducted at source chapter. And e-filling of returns. So how to file the returns through electronic mode, through online, how to fill the returns and what is the procedure and all, that we will be knowing under this unit. Moving on, unit number 6, goods and services tax. Unit number 6, goods and services tax. So till unit number 5, from unit number 1 to unit number 5, we will be learning about income tax aspects, and with respect to company also. But here we will be learning about indirect taxes. Okay, from unit number 1 to unit number 5, it deals with direct tax. This unit number 6, with respect to goods and services tax, this unit mainly deals with GST, that is indirect tax. So in this unit we will be learning tax and short title, the meaning of tax and short title, and extent and commencement. So how the GST is extended and commenced from 2017, and the features of GST, and important definitions we are going to learn, what and all the important definitions we have under GST, whether it is with respect to goods, whether it is with respect to agriculturist, or with respect to CGST, SGST, okay, with respect to aggregate turnover. So we have different words. So what does that word really mean? About that we are going to know under this unit. And authority agrees, aggregate turnover. Yes, what is the meaning of aggregate turnover? How to compute the aggregate turnover? What and all the items we are supposed to include or exclude from aggregate turnover? Conditions what we have to compute aggregate turnover. About this we will be knowing. And business vertical goods and capital goods, CGST, SGST, common portal, input. Okay, if you say CGST, central goods and service tax. So what does it really mean? When CGST is applicable, on what circumstances, and who are all liable to pay CGST? If you pay tax under CGST, then the tax amount will goes to whom? Whether it goes to central government or to the state government. Then SGST, if you pay SGST, whether it goes for the central government or the state government, on what circumstances we are supposed to pay SGST. About that we will be learning. And common portal, yes, we have some common portal with respect to GST, how to use that common portal, and what and all the informations are available under common portal about that. And input, yes, what is the meaning of input, and what is the meaning of input services, and input tax, what is the meaning of input tax, input audit, outward supply, output tax, and so on. And also we will be knowing the advantages and disadvantages of GST. So with respect to unit number 6, that is goods and service tax, here we are going to learn all the basic aspects. We are going to learn all the basics aspects with respect to GST. So this is what we are going to learn under unit number 6. Next, if you look into the question paper pattern, this is how it looks like. So part A, we are going to attend 4 questions. In part A, we are going to attend 4 questions, and each question will be carrying 5 marks. So we will be attending 4 questions, and each question will be carrying 5 marks. and you're going to write totally for 20 marks. Next, part B, you will be attending 3 questions and each question carries 10 marks. Okay, in part A, you will be attending 4 questions, each question carries 5 marks, totally for 20 marks. Part B, you are going to attend 3 questions, each question carries 10 marks and totally you are going to attend for 30 marks. And part C, under part C, you are going to attend 2 questions. You are going to attend 2 questions, each question carries 15 marks. So totally you are going to write for 30 marks. So your question paper, the overall total marks is 80 marks. Okay, so from section A, from part A, you will be writing for 20 marks. Part B, you will be writing for 30 marks. And in part C, you will be writing for 30 marks. So totally you will be attending for 80 marks. So this is your question paper pattern with respect to this particular subject. So moving on to the blueprint. Like in blueprint, you will get to know the unit and the weightage and the priority also. So in unit 1, with respect to unit 1, depreciation. So depreciation weightage is 20 marks. Okay, you will be getting questions nearly up to 20 marks and priority level is high. Yes, under depreciation chapter, they will be asking you one practical question for 15 marks and 5 marks theory question. So 15 plus 5. Here 15 plus 5. So one question practical, one question theoretical question. Okay, so totally for 20 marks. And unit number 2, computation of income from capital gain. Yes, computation of capital gain is also very much important chapter and you will be getting questions for 15 marks and you have to give some priority to this particular unit and you need not to give more priority like what priority you will be giving for unit number 1. But you have to give bit priority to unit number 2 because you will be getting questions for 15 marks. For 15 marks, either you will ask one question, one practical question, or you will ask 10 marks practical question plus 5 marks theoretical question. Moving on to next unit, unit number 3, it deals with income from other sources. Unit number 3 deals with income from other sources. You have to give more priority to this particular unit. You have to give more priority to this particular unit because you will be getting questions for more than 35 marks only from this unit. If you study only this unit, if you study only unit number 3, easily you will get passed in your subject. Right? So the priority level is high. You have to give more priority to this particular unit because they will be asking questions for more than 35 marks. You will be asking 115 marks question, that is a practical question plus 10 marks practical question plus 5 marks theory plus 5 marks theory. Okay, you will be asking 115 marks practical question, 110 marks practical question plus 5 marks 2 theory questions. So totally you will be asking for 35 marks. So you have to give more priority or importance to unit number 3. Next, moving on, unit number 4, assessment of companies. Unit number 4, assessment of companies. You will be getting questions for 20 marks. Yes, they will be asking 15 marks practical question plus 5 marks theory questions. Yes, for this chapter also to give more priority. And unit number 5. Unit number 5, tax deducted at source. They will be asking questions for nearly 10 marks. And you need not to worry about this particular unit. Even though you are not going to study the unit, that's fine. If you concentrate more on unit number 3 and unit number 1 and unit number 4, you'll be scoring very good marks. Okay, you'll be scoring more than 75 marks. If you concentrate only on 3 units, that is unit number 1, unit number 3 and unit number 4. Okay, so next unit number 6. Unit number 6 deals with goods and service tax and you might ask questions for nearly 15 marks. And for this chapter also you need to give more priority because you will be asking questions with respect to all theoretical aspects. Okay, you will not be giving any practical oriented question in unit number 6. So this what your blueprint says, and this is how you are supposed to prepare for your exams. And in this blueprint, you will get to know what percentage of preference you are supposed to give to each and every unit. So moving on to know the books for reference, the first book is Income Tax Law, that is by Dinakar Pagare. So if you purchase this book, Income Tax Law, in that book you'll get to know about all the informations with respect to first 5 units. Next one, Income Tax Law and Accounts by Bhagavati Prasad. And third one, Income Tax Law and Accounts by H.C. Mehrotra. Yes, this book is very much helpful. It's going to be very much helpful to you people if you purchase this book. In that you'll get all the updated informations. And Direct Taxation by T.N. Manoharan. Yes, in direct taxation also you'll get all the informations with respect to first 5 units. And fifth book, Goods and Services Tax by H.C. Mehrotra. So if you purchase this book, you'll get all the informations with respect to goods and service tax, which is there as unit 6 with respect to this subject. So this is about books for reference. So yes, thank you all. I hope all of you get to know about the information with respect to the subject tax management too. We'll meet you in the upcoming sessions. Until then, thank you all.